muscular, with a hard-to-place accent and dark black hair. Though he wore the scrubs of a medical professional,
You're
he left the top
alive.
button unbuttoned, and I could see that he was wearing a tank top underneath. Our conversation was rather plain.
I'm
Safety
alive.
He took me into a room of the building for a secondary exam, apparently requested, though I had never done so.
Now.
He gave me a sort of pop quiz about how I felt. I wasn't able to see as well. I told him the truth. I told him that I had extreme difficulties adjusting, and was barely getting any work done or having any fun. So he gave me an alternative. He slid me a business card that read,
Ooh, 2 people on.
Apparently
Hey,
people like me.
3. Cool.
Adjusting poorly to losing limbs.
Awesome.
Prominent in a person's life. The next day, I
Yeah.
arrived at the building listed on the back. It had a very weird warehouse feel. In a hospital. In
Oh,
I had
my.
to drive 2 miles to reach it, and then run in a small town down a few roads. The citizens inside were nice.
One,
giving directions, so I never saw
2,
anything. Entering the building,
3 people. Bang, crash, bang, boom. That's the count on the Sesame Street.
Me with a medical bill that they would pay me to undergo in 10,000 big ones just to be a lab rat for, in their own words.
1,
I know that the average person would say no. I mean, I was being handed a contract in that moment that had all the legal shenanigans that could rub me down with something I couldn't escape. But I made sure to read every word on that contract. It never said anything that would bring around the thoughts of entrapment or dishonest marketing. And so, I didn't question it. I signed that dotted line with pride, and Dr. Taylor beamed with delight. I lost consciousness straight afterwards. Turned out, one of Dr. Taylor's coworkers had chloroformed me, and suddenly I was in surgery without my knowledge of even beginning it. When I did wake up, I was on a hospital bed. The room was clean. Myself welcome to the feeling where I was, despite knowing what had happened to me.
Guys, I got something ordered
Walking over to the medical
from Amazon.
finding a glass of
Begins
water,
with a GP.
as well as a note from
It's
Dr.
pretty big too. It's not a GoPro.
Follows.
It's like
Hello. Sorry to do that to you. I had to make
Like
sure
that?
you were under.
like
As
that
stated,
deep.
You were hand selected to undergo technological
And it's green.
very own research experiment. To begin,
You guys will never guess. Have to wait and find out on YouTube video.
The DPE is a very special experiment. Seeing how a human being will react under knowledge of their surroundings' danger. The bionic installed in your left socket is especially equipped to read and acknowledge the area around you and automatically update you when something is nearby that would cause damage to your mind, body, or soul. You may even see it now. A small percentage block in the top left corner of your vision. Small enough that it will not disturb you.
Yeah. Oh, I love Casey. Oh, that woman's awesome. Holy moly.
Your actions in the face of a dangerous subject is where our research comes in. Simply react accordingly with what you see. We wish to detail all actions associated with that. In doing so,
I'm on the Russian vodka.
person's daily life. We hope to hear from you soon. Dr. Taylor. As you can see, the note was rather helpful in explaining.
Shrashklanya.
Sure enough,
Shrashklanya.
box floating in a position that stayed
Shrashklanya.
stationary. No matter where I looked, the number 0% in small white letters.
Shrashklanya.
I shut my eyes,
Klanya.
sighing. Watching from
Klanya.
inside my own eyelids.
I love Shrashklanya. I love Shrashklanya.
Only reducing the level of mood again. Really trying to close that. Only closing my eyes for periods of time. Walking around the room held different results. The number remained at 0.
It has nothing to do with her no more. She got a different man.
As I approached the window, the number began increasing at a snail's
She got a new man. I got nothing to do with her anymore.
5% when I pressed my forehead against it. From there, I could see that it was 2 stories up. A drop from that position wouldn't kill me, but would probably fracture my ankle. On a
I'm not saying nothing bad about her. We just moved on, separate.
That percentage experiment was about showing you where true danger lay in the world. It didn't necessarily need to kill me. It just needed to do damage to me, just like Dr. Taylor had said in his note.
No problem.
The next week was spent trying to get used
No
to
problem.
seeing it everywhere I went. Even with one eye.
That's not your fault. You just didn't understand. That's all. You just didn't know. So that's not your problem. Not your fault.
And started actually recovering from what
That's understandable. That's understandable.
my hobbies. I had been given 2 weeks of downtime. So my first day back to my job in the office was nice. It was nice up until I got my car again for the first time in almost 2 months. And the percentage shot up to 20%. I blinked. It was odd, I thought to myself. I had never had troubles on the road. Sure, I hadn't driven in a long time because of the missing eye. I never thought I'd be rusty. They say driving is like riding a bike after all.
Yeah.
To start without incident. As I pulled out of my driveway, the number increased to 30%. I slammed on the brakes. There was no way the number was right, or at least that's what I told myself. I just remember being completely frozen.
No comment on
I had
that.
to look at this number without actually being able to look at it.
I don't even know what to say about that.
The number remained on my
So I'm leaving that blank.
Always present.
Oh, thank
Always
you.
out of place.
A lot of people say it's like I got weight gone. I'm after gaining a lot of muscle. A lot of muscle. Holy shit.
Late if I didn't go now. And yet my hands remain stiffly on the steering
I'm
wheel.
smelling
I
great.
told myself just to let it go. It was the phone call that should.
I don't know why, but I get a lot of people says, Jerry, what are you doing? You're smelling great. You're smelling good. You're looking good.
Where I was.
Like,
I was too scared to explain that there
I don't know,
was
like,
saying I had a 30%
I takes my regular shower, use my regular body wash. I'm just losing weight and I'm just losing weight and not eating junk food. I'll eat probably, I wouldn't even eat that bag. I'll just probably eat a few out of that. That's it. That's the secret is about losing weight, guys. Don't eat in the nighttime. If you feel like you got a craving, drink water. Drink lots of water. Oh, yeah. Oh, living simply. Hey, living simply.
Looking anywhere from 0 to 40 in a
Living simply got one thing. He got one thing he can't take away from. And that's me. I was the very first one donated. It's only $5, but $5 is better in your pocket than anybody else's. I donated towards his channel, $5. And everybody donated 20 and 30. And I didn't give a fuck what they donated. The main thing is I was the first one donated. That's all. If I donated 50 cents, well, the fact is I was the first one. That's all it counts. Guys, did you see my video of the what's the name? What's the name of that fucking shit?
I made contact with a few others too. Receptionist, 9%.
Sea otter. Ooh.
10%.
Did you see that? You see that video of my sea otter? I got on. I post on Facebook and YouTube. And tomorrow I got a video of a fox. Honestly, I got a video of a fox actually catching his prey, like in the hunting mood. I actually caught that video hunting, and he caught something.
The number ticked up to 10%, which I shook off just as the
Foxes? No, you don't either. But this one here is up beyond 99 in the rock quarry, like straight across from the rock quarry on the main road. He's going down the road. He just dialed down the road, and I got it on camera, and I drive behind it. Big old, like, pure brown. Like, look like brown fox. Oh, man. Oh, sea otters? No. Go on my YouTube channel. It's on my YouTube channel. And you could hear the wildlife. The wildlife officer was on the back of me, and he was telling me, and it's unbelievable.
hurt me.
I think she was injured.
Officer
A
Danielson
lot of people says that.
just isn't hit 80%. He told me no.
So many people written me on Facebook. They all said the same thing. He was injured.
Thinking. That's what I asked him.
He or she.
85%. His confusion
But
changed to a sudden.
my mom told me after, she's like, how come Buddy didn't go over picking up? Like, even though he's injured, my son, I'll tell you, they'll tear the face off of you. The more sea otters, oh, they'll fuck you up, man.
I wasn't quick enough to hit the open button on the elevator.
Yeah. Don't go over, you don't go over picking them up. No way.
I grabbed his nightstick from the left side of his
No
body,
way, you don't
swinging
pick them
outward
up.
and smashing him across the jaw.
I got a nice video of him.
Once again going haywire as I scrambled.
And I got a nice video of that fox. Oh, I got a video of that woman had an accident too.
He was bigger than me, stronger than me. Could have killed
And
me.
I got a video of the sunset. Man, oh man, I got a lot of videos.
That was good.
Plus, I got a hiking video. Gotta go on.
Stop as I freed myself, kicking him back. And
Yeah, he looked injured. He was injured. Like, he was trying to get off the road before I. He was off the road. I thought he was going to get down the ditch. Honest to God, I thought it was going to actually go down in the ditch. And he swerved away. He went in the driveway, went over and fell down. He actually fell down. If you look close enough, he fell down on the video. Fell on the grass. Then he got up and he went in the went across, went on the road. Then he spotted something. I don't know what he spotted, but he paused and he looked over and he seen it. He was looking at it right hard too.
Grabbing a heavy file from the cabinet.
But anyways, after that, then he went on in the driveway and I stopped recording then because I don't want to record something back on.
He began hurling insults, telling me that.
Yeah, he did look injured. I got to say, he did look injured.
Made for this town. I only sat there in silence, watching him continue to yell at me.
Guys, I got a lot of videos going on. Nice day tomorrow, so I got a lot of videos going on. Holy boy.
Officer Danielson,
Yep.
purebred white. We'd worked together for 3 years. I would have never known he had this violent.
Spend your spay forecast.
Family. Shortly after the police arrived, I was being put on a stretcher to the hospital, and they ran tests on me to see how they could try and repair me. What they did find should come as no surprise.
Spend your spay forecast.
With the death percentage experiment installed, turns out it was illegal. The people who made it had no permit to do so. They had given
Ooh, Saturday. 20 degrees cloudy.
A lot of which the police
Cool.
traced back to black market trading. During the surgery that installed
It'll
the
be
poison
cloudy
in my
there
body,
tomorrow with a
the
high of
marshal
20 and a
only
low of
stopped by
11.
me. The police were
Sunday,
holding
there will
me
be
in
scattered
custody.
showers with a high of 20 and a low of 4.
Being afraid was not something I enjoyed.
Cool. 20 degrees more, guys.
Like Officer Danielson, it opened my eyes to what my life is to others, and that's what hurts the most. The idea that I can't walk down the
What about
street
next
without someone
week?
eyeing me and siding me
Sunday
up
through
for
next
being
Friday
afraid.
in Spaniards Bay, it'll be rainy most of the
Holy
time.
Holy
but on
shit.
Monday, it'll be cloudy, and on Tuesday, it'll be mostly sunny. Highs will be around 19 Sunday and Monday, fall from 25 on Tuesday to 12 on Thursday, then stay around 13 until next Friday. Lows will be around 4 Sunday, fall from 11 on Monday to 6 on Thursday, then stay around 6 until next Friday. Next Saturday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 17 and a low of 7.
The residents, at least. I grew up knowing only the
25 degrees for Tuesday. Holy shit. Look at that. Spend your spade forecast. 25 degrees for Tuesday.
The town isn't even on most.
Oh, boy, it's going to be a scorcher.
They're gone the next week.
Yeah.
My parents used this incident to make even stricter rules for their little girl, not allowing me outside the house past 4 p.m.
Job to do with that, living simply. I'm working all the time, you buddy. I'm working 5 to 4.
And the only explanation about the incident my parents gave me.
I'm working 5 to 4, me old buddy, and I has to get up. Sure, 4:25 to get me lunch and get ready and be to work 5. Then I Then like
And yeah, it's been that.
I gets off 4 and I'm too poop to poop. Like I had to cook by myself. I'm only living here by myself. I got no one living with me.
At least.
I got no one cooking for me. I had to do it all myself. I had to cook myself, light my wood in.
Swerve to the right and disappear.
Job to do, like stuff like when you're dropping tired and after doing so hard work, like holy fuck. You work for your money down there, I tell you that. You don't be sitting on your arse. Hell no.
Only occurred between 12 and 3 a.m. My parents never told me what they were.
Nope.
Only told me that they were the reason most people.
No, buddy, I tell you, I love to do it, but job to do it.
The rule is implemented.
Honestly, it is a job to do anything.
So that's not why I'm posting this.
And then, oh, by the way, then I got my own. Like, never mind, like what I got to do with other people. Then I got to do my own YouTube. I got to think about my own YouTube too. Then I got my own YouTube videos I got to upload every day.
We decided we'd like to know what would happen if we broke our town's rules. Pretty stupid. I know.
So I got
Better, but we thought it was just a scary story.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 videos here
I
now.
only thought it was a normal train station then.
And
The night there.
like I got
non-existent. So the chance we would get into a dangerous situation.
one is showing the accident, the other one is the sunset,
And
the other one is the fox,
Ann and I are
So-
friends since 6th grade.
and the other one is a hiking video.
She wanted to finally do something she wasn't
I
supposed
did
to.
a hiking video.
Normally he's the one who wants to do everything according to the rules, but
So
John was Ann's boyfriend.
I got
Of course, he
four,
also
that's
wouldn't with us. He's a bit of a
Saturday,
character,
Sunday,
if I'm
Monday,
honest.
Tuesday. I got enough to do until Tuesday.
Heck, she dumped him after a little.
I like to keep ahead too, see guys. That's why I like to do that. I like to keep ahead. So if anything happens,
Followed him around
if
every
anything happens, well, I got a video there, you know, I can
He
upload.
was 14 years old and pretty annoying.
I like to keep you guys entertained.
Ann and I even helped him push Michael into the situation, and with a lot of convincing from us three, he also won. Last night, we met up at the station. It was 11:45 p.m. Just 15 more minutes and we would.
I have to do a lot of editing in my videos. See me over there. There's some of them there, like when I'm going through editing,
We all got away
like
with
people don't, it's only me living simply understands this. Like I'm back to doing videos and trying my best, like trying to get this, going through the settings and getting the lighting to go down because you get the big old glare going in your camera. Like my phone, I meant to say. And then you get the big old glare going in. Then you got to try to get the, you got to try to go through your settings, and then you got to go through this, try to get the glare to go down, and then you got to pinpoint where the glare is at, and then you got to go across to see the glare. Then, like you got 2 pinpoints here, then you got to try to shade in the glaring, and then you get, if you see music in the background, then you got to cut that out in the background, because I know how to do it. I cut music in the background. If you don't cut music in the background, I think YouTube they will allow, I think it's 6 seconds, 6, maybe 7 seconds max before they copyright you. I think it's 6 seconds or I gotta, well, if anybody's a true YouTuber like me is living simply, all you gotta do is contact YouTube Health Center, and they will help you through. And ask for Kelly. Kelly's my go-to person on the, if I got any troubles with YouTube and someone's trying to fuck me around, she helps me out. And ask for Kelly. I don't know her last name. She got a foreign name. And all I know is, like, people don't realize, buddy, the editing. Holy fuck. Bad old man.
Been unnerved from his sudden change.
A lot of editing.
Yeah, that's how it's always been.
It is. It is a lot of editing.
That's true.
Yeah.
And what is that doing there?
Especially shading. Oh my God. Especially like when I'm going to a hiking path. Like I got that hiking path there now. I think it's like
34 door.
I think it's like 20 minutes of hiking.
Sign above it read.
And that's probably, oh my God, to me, I'm pretty quick at it on computer. Ex-girlfriend can tell you that because I'm all over the keyboard like this. Like, seriously. To any person would take probably 10 hours, 11 hours on a 20-minute video. Me, take me probably 5 hours of editing. Seriously. Probably 5 hours for a 20-minute video. And that's flat out, man. Flat out.
Easy in every direction. Well, Michael.
When you goes on, then you got to check, watch your video, because that's more time. Then you got to watch your own video, so that's 20 minutes of your time that you wasted through. 20 minutes of your time that you got, not wasted, 20 minutes of your time that you added all the time, including editing. Plus, you got to watch your own video before you post it. So, it is a lot of work. A lot of work.
Even if you think you are safe.
Because you're not going to post something that you edit and you don't know if it actually went through or you might have missed a comma or a period or missed a sentence or something and make your video look shitty. Yeah. A lot of editing, Oh my God. True YouTube fans will understand what I'm talking about, like living simply, homestead and outdoors.
I'll tell you one thing, you got really lucky.
He understands what I'm talking about, because he start making money now. Like I am, I'm making money. I'm making money on YouTube. I'm not making much like I was, but I'm still making money.
First time since we got into the train station.
Yeah, $600 in my pocket then. Better in my pocket than anybody else's.
And past both look scared shitless. So they also believed it wholeheartedly, but John only stopped.
By the way, if you didn't know this about YouTube, you can still make money off your old videos. Honestly. Even though you got like probably like me close to 1,000 videos, like I'm coming up to close to 1,000 videos. And like, even though you guys clicks on my old videos and what's it say, all that is monetized. All that is monetized, and like my videos now is making money. And all my videos is making money. All my videos.
Again. Somewhere behind a closed
so even though I upload a video today and it's 24 hours, next I upload the other video, that video is still making money while I'm uploading a new video, and that new video is up making money.
Treat it as a rule, though. The rules will help you through the night, as long as you stay in the.
Like I said, man, you can make a good living off YouTube, but don't use it as a reliability. Like for going on and relying on it to live on, because YouTube can crash like that. Your views can drop. Like they say it's like YouTube tells me, and I've been on YouTube now. I've been on YouTube a lot, and like they say, it's like the biggest time to make a lot of money on YouTube. Honestly, the biggest time I make the most money on YouTube is around Christmas time. Seriously. All you gotta do is pick up your phone right now and Google it. Or ask a YouTuber. True YouTuber, like with 1 million subs and everything like that. And ones likes to talk about YouTube. Christmas time and Halloween is the most time like you would make a lot of money off YouTube.
Checking the area in front of us. Well, Michael and Cass.
Yeah. Christmas time and Halloween, that's the most time you make a lot of money. That's when I makes my money off YouTube. That's when I buys my mom and dad, my sister and my brother-in-law. So I buys all their gifts off my YouTube money. I don't have to spend my own money. Fuck that. I'm not spending my own money. Hell no.
What the heck were you thinking? Going on your own. And it's-
October, November, December, and January.
Wouldn't I?
4 of those months is your money maker.
Or are you seriously stressing about?
I
this
hope you takes
particular-
my
You really do.
info with a grain of salt.
Incredulously.
Seriously. I hope you takes it and uses it.
Why haven't you phoned
And I hope you
up
just
police
mark down what I just said too.
and like a retort?
Honestly,
But
like
realize
I'm
that-
dead serious. Check out McJugger Nuggets. Like he's a big sponsor to my channel. McJugger Nuggets. And he could tell you,
We don't know what's
he could he could tell you the same thing. Go right back when he start talking about the YouTube. And he says same thing. And he's making millions. He drives a Tesla. Like those Tesla cars, like they're worth like $150,000. He's got like a $1.5 million house. Like, and this is all YouTube. This is all YouTube. And now he got the Regenesis gang living with him and everything. Like, man, oh man.
The shy guy.
Yeah.
He could easily overpower him.
Another guy I like, Tippy. Oh man.
Michael and John had their little scene.
He's making a nice few dollars too. And kid be on a camera. He started off in a trailer park. Kid be on a camera, started off in a trailer park, and all he do is YouTube. That's all he does is YouTube. And look what he's got now. He's got he's worth $10.2 million. He's living in a mansion. He's got a big old joint back pool. He got a 1965 Chevy. He got his own pool house. He got a garage for the car. Unbelievable what he got. He's driving around a big old joint Tahoe. I think it's Tahoe, I think it's called. Big old joint truck. Yeah.
Got annoyed at him.
Money to be made. It is there to be made. If you're willing and hard and willing and hard to work at it. If you're willing to make money, it's there to make. Yeah.
We were searching for John.
It's there to make, guys. Like that video I just uploaded. I don't know how to get on my settings to my. I don't care. I'll show you if I can show you. So far,
nowhere.
I'm after making like $5 on that video. I'm gonna show you.
Couldn't get through the door. Sure tried to get through. Unfortunately.
I don't know how to get through this on my phone. See.
After an agonizing 10 minutes, the scratching stopped. After another 5 minutes, the intercom went silent. Ann and I waited another minute to be sure, and then slowly peeked out the bathroom. The door had some pretty bad scratches, but we determined that it was still good enough to hide behind if the sounds came back. When we got to the main area, the guys were already there. Michael was holding Cass, who was obviously freaked out. John sat on one of the benches, white as a ghost. Michael looked at us and focused back on Cass. Did that thing also scratch your door?
Down.
Yeah, left some pretty nasty gashes too.
Just like my video there, look.
Can you still hide?
See how they're a spare spade.
I asked.
Advertising.
No, maybe search for a new hiding spot. Yeah,
That's my channel.
But it'll last us through another round for sure.
That's me.
Who knows if they'll come back?
Look,
What
see?
kind of sick joke is this? John stood up and began walking towards where the entrance should have been. I'm heading out of this place. This shit ain't for me.
But
Oh yeah? Michael said.
how the fuck do I get in my
And how exactly are you gonna get out of here? John continued walking towards the wall, and when he reached it, he stopped, picked something up, and brought it to us. It was a piece of paper. Not more rules. He whimpered. Give it here.
I don't know how to get into it, honestly.
Yeah, calm down
I
somewhat.
don't know how to get into it through my my 3 biggest sponsors on my channel is these guys.
It is exactly 2:45 a.m. I looked at my watch and indeed it was 2:45 a.m. You only have 15 minutes to complete the last test, and then you are free to go.
One guy, the Boogie 2988, he got 4.2 23 million.
Just after the incident happened,
The Juggernuggets got
happening all over town.
4.09 million. Kid on Camera got 2.46 million.
The townspeople fought back and eventually cornered them into the train station.
So,
They struck up a deal.
yeah.
The entities would leave them alone and could only appear in the station. The catch was,
Now, how the GI fuck do I go back
between
and
12 a.m. and 3 a.m. This is your last test. Choose one and ask to stay. This person has to enter the corridor to platform 13. Choose wisely, but quick. You have 15 minutes. No way. Michael didn't want to offer anyone. I mean, who would want to choose between their friends? Or want to go themselves? I sure as heck wasn't going to go in there. I looked at my watch.
Oh, wait now.
I sounded scared. We all were. We'll face whatever comes together. I agreed with Anne's idea. John remained silent, only nodding. While Michael and Cass put on a brave front, we stood in front of the corridor. Cass on the far left, then John, Michael, Anne, and I. I counted the minutes, and later seconds, until our time would be up. We only had around a half-minute left, and prepared ourselves for whatever would come out of that corridor. When it happened,
Guys, this is just like
John grabbed
September
the
8th,
one fluid motion and
2020.
made it bigger and
Look at this,
stronger.
guys. This is just like this guy is after.
I saw his
like,
face change into one of
this
four,
is
and
my-
a second later, I stood in
This
front
is
of the station,
one of the chats I was on.
and Michael was nowhere to be seen.
Right
He stood
now,
completely motionless for a
I'm gonna
few
go
seconds.
back to.
Realization dawned on Michael's face, and a deep pit grew in my stomach for Cass's fate. Michael launched himself at John, screaming curses and hitting him with all his strength. I seriously do not remember all.
This is all the money I'm after making.
Let him. John deserved
This is only till.
it.
This is only till
After a
December.
few minutes,
December 27th, 2020.
Michael let John passed out a bit before.
Over here is the money.
Same phrase over and over.
Right here.
Let him.
Look at that.
Let him.
That's all people's after donating to my channel.
His outburst. The police arrived. Anne and I were questioned about what happened. Will they let an ambulance take Michael and John away? After we told them what happened, they gave us a long lecture. And then
Look at this, guys.
Parents.
Look at that guy. Look.
Parents were pissed was an understatement. When they saw me, however, they reined in their anger. Just
Now, isn't that amazing?
I'm now on house arrest until graduation. Trying to sleep, but
Fuck.
my mind keeps replaying the events of last night. That's why I decided to post this here to warn you all. If the townspeople tell
That's
you to
like
stay away
5,
from the train station
10,
until 3 a.m.,
15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
equal
40.
mistakes. I'm going to try
Oh,
and get some
geez.
sleep. Maybe now that I've shared my experience.
55, 60. Holy shit, he donated, I just realized that, August 23rd, 2020, he donated $10.
When I first learned the value in hunting for a bargain. My mom was a single parent with 4 young girls
Holy
to care
crap.
for, and to put it mildly, money was tight. At first, I resented being drug out of bed every Saturday morning at the crack of dawn to troll through the town's yard sales. Of course, like most children, I was oblivious to all the effort and hard work it took for my mother just to be able to.
So, that's a little sneak peek. I can't show you too much because
I just hated that nearly all my clothes were second-hand throws.
that's just a little sneak peek what people's after donating.
Yet another yard
Look at
sale.
that, probably $60 there just in donations to my channel.
Television sets that were
That's $60 in my pocket. If they're willing to donate, I'm not gonna goddamn complain.
It was the bike. My bike.
Mm-mm.
The same one that I would stare at every day walking home from school. It was always centered in the front display window of the local toy store. It was beautiful. It was painted pink and green with iridescent streamers and a metal basket. And I wanted it more than anything I'd ever wanted in my entire 9 years of life. Every day I would press my hands and face up against the glass and imagine myself riding it through the neighborhood, feeling the wind in my hair, and basically being the envy of all my friends. It was too expensive. My mom would always tell me when I asked for it every birthday, Christmas, and even tried Earth Day for 2 years straight. And yet here it was. A bit worse for wear, of course. The paint was a bit scuffed, and a few of the streamers had frayed off, but I didn't care. In my mind, it was still the same bicycle, and it was only $10. My mother even talked the woman running the sale down to $5, like a boss. And then it was all mine. I cleaned it up, replaced the streamers and tires, and it was still beautiful to me, maybe even more so. From that day on, I learned to enjoy the hunt, searching for those diamonds in the rough. I grew up learning to be frugal and save money whenever I could. As an adult, I still attended a few yard sales, although I spent most of my time treasure hunting at flea markets and estate sales, as the quality of the items were substantially higher. It was at one such estate sale that I found a beautiful old Victorian-style dollhouse. Like my bike, it was also a bit scuffed. Some of the pieces of movable furniture were broken, and there was this weird black paint on one of the walls above a fireplace. But it came with 6 tiny dolls, a finely dressed mother and daughter, as well as 4 servants that included a maid, a cook, a gardener, and what appeared to be a young stable boy. Their clothing was stained and worn, a few of their limbs hung loose, and the gardener's face appeared to have been badly burned at some point. But the entire set had obviously been handmade with real wood, cloth, and paint, not cheap plastic or silicone, and the detail was immaculate. The house itself had 3 floors, which contained 6 bedrooms, a kitchen, dining room, bathroom, living room, and directly above all those was an attic. The attic was huge and came complete with antique chests that opened and closed, a tiny bed, and a full-size mirror with glided edges.
There you go.
Craftsmanship.
Now, all caught up.
It would have taken years of someone's life to have made such a creation. Even the fireplace in the living room had been painted in such a way as to give the illusion the fire was actually.
No, my buddy, you don't have to donate me all got.
The moment I saw it.
Save your money.
Gift for my young niece, Aria.
I got Paul, so I don't need the.
And had just been diagnosed
I don't
with
need
a
the-
disorder that required her to spend most days
Don't need
in
you
bed
waste your
receiving
money.
various medical treatments. I knew she was
I got lots
feeling
of
lonely
it.
and discouraged. My plan was to take it home and give the entire home and family of dolls an extensive makeover. I was able to purchase the whole set for a measly
That's why I'm still working, because I got lots of money.
Only too happy to see it go. And the price alone should have been a red flag for me, even in its damaged state.
Guys,
The house was easily.
I gotta use bathroom. I'll be right back. I'll use bathroom. Oh.
After finding little ounce of interest that day, I returned home with my prize. I wanted to start working on it immediately as Arya's birthday was only 2 weeks away. The moment I brought it into my house, my black cat, Onyx, began hissing and ran to hide under the bed. For hours he stayed there, all the while emitting nonstop growls and strange, croaking noises that I had never heard him make before. It was odd, as he was always a friendly, laid-back animal, but I ignored yet another warning sign and shrugged it off with the thought that perhaps the dollhouse just had a strange smell. I spent a few hours that day on YouTube, learning the best way to restore the house and figures to their former glory. The first thing I researched was how to get that strange black paint off of the wall of the house without causing any damage. Several videos suggested simply using rubbing alcohol and a washcloth to dissolve the paint, so I tried it. It worked beautifully, as the paint came right up. Once it was removed, I was thrilled to see that there was some ornate design underneath. I couldn't quite make it out, and had to turn with a magnifying glass to get a better look. It was too faded, but it seemed to be a painting of a snake with a black head and a white tail. The head appeared to be eating its own tail, and inside the circle of its own body was a glowing depiction of the all-seeing eye. I shivered looking at it. It was a very strange thing to have painted inside a children's toy, and gave me the creeps. There was no way I was going to let my niece see such a disturbing symbol. I decided I would just cover it up with a pretty design of a landscape or something. I studied each of the dolls more closely to decide which doll needed which repair, and then gently placed each one in the part of the house that I felt was stationed in the house had everything a real
Now, boy. Oh, you guys know that metal detector I got? How much would you think I paid for that metal detector?
I realized that it was quite late, and
It's gone on sale now.
I made myself a quick meal. With the smoker-
It's on sale, but it's still not cheap. Holy fuck.
Began pouring dry cat food into
How much would you think I paid for a metal detector, guys?
the metal bowl. Never failed to send him stampeding into the kitchen to wolf it down. He didn't come, however. Instead, just remained hidden under the bed, still yowling furiously. Honey, your loss, you big baby. I called to him and sat down to eat my own food. After dinner, I showered, put on my pajamas, and after turning off all the lights,
Yeah, I'm drinking Russian vodka. Oh,
it was hard to hear anything over the continuous howls of my cat. I placed the dollhouse on my coffee table to work on it, and my gaze kept being drawn to it. A strange symbol shower. My eyes began to get very heavy and I started to nod off. Once or twice my head would jerk up from resting on my shoulder. The third time this happened, I gave up and decided to call it a night. I went to stand up when I realized that something was very wrong with my living room. Or more specifically, that I was no longer.
Oh, he said.
The picture was sitting on an old sofa with a faded floral pattern that was heavily stained by some type of brownish goo.
Cool. Hey, hey, Steve. What's up, bro? Oh, God love you. Hey, man. I got this 7-Up. Let's go to mix with my liquor. Hey, Steve, I'm not saying no last names. But, oh my God, boys, Steve is watching. Cool, man. I won't see your last name, Steve. But, oh, wicked. Yes, I got Steve. Hey, man, I got the power. Too bad I get copyright. Oh, fuck.
Thoroughly confused at this point, I continued my exploration.
When was E-Man made?
It was so large that it dominated nearly the entire wall. Embers glowed brightly.
September 5th, 1983.
Very little light.
Cool.
The same one from the dollhouse, complete with the self-cannibalizing snake and all-seeing eye. Around the design were small, random smudges of black paint. No, thought to myself. As a paralyzing dread filled my body. It's not possible.
Well, thank you.
I am not.
So many people are saying that. Holy crap.
Also identical.
I got women that been there to work now, for God's sake, saying that even smells great. Honestly, there I got a woman down there, don't say her name. She said, my God, you smell so good. And I got a guy, like 3 guys telling me I smell good, and I'm looking great, and I'm dropping weight, like, holy crap. I feel great, guys. I feel awesome, honestly.
On my hands and knees, I crawled back over to the open.
I feel awesome, and the only thing I can say that I'm not tongue tied. No trouble on getting drunk because I get tongue tied. The only thing I'm not doing, and it's helping me to drop weight, is I'm not eating junk food in the nighttime. That's it. People's going taking these like diet pills and like liquids and powder and all that shit. All you got to do is not eat in the nighttime. Because of craving, at nighttime, drink water. That's all it does. It fills up your belly. You're gonna have to get up and go pee, but that's nothing. There's only what 30 seconds to get up, piss, and back in bed again. That's all. Oh, it does. I googled it, and that's what I was doing. I used to pig out, man. Oh, Steve, my buddy, I used to pig out. Honest to God, Steve, I always sit there and I'll eat a bowl of Kraft dinner. I wouldn't even take it in the bowl. I wouldn't even actually put it in the bowl. I put like 2 oven mitts on my laps so it won't burn my lap. And I'll eat it right at the pot when the Kraft dinner's done. I'll be there like, man, fast as I can go. And then I got that Kraft Dinner cheese I brought from Costco. I'll be there like, no, not cheesy enough yet. And I'm like, keep pouring it on, like, holy fuck.
And with terror, I ran towards the unopened door leading to the dining room. Threw it open.
Ooh, man, I gotta watch that on Netflix.
Oh, that strange artificial illumination from the living
Is E-Man on Netflix?
I tripped over a wooden chair and landed hard on the floor.
E-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Netflix. Ooh, it is. Cool. I wish they had the cartoon on Netflix. Oh my god.
Loud, frantic humming emanating from a short distance away.
Did you ever have to?
Dusty dining table, I could barely make out the silhouette of a tall, swinging door with.
Did you ever have to?
As I gingerly got back on my feet,
The wheat cheddar.
protesting the way, I could barely make out a figure. Just an inch or two.
Cool. I'll check that out.
Was bustling around what was indeed a kitchen.
So we'll check that
The
out.
emotions of preparing a meal.
Awesome.
Dark liquid was boiling in a large pot on the old stove.
Guys, people says you don't make no money on YouTube. Oh my.
Huge, sharp knife to quickly chop.
I'm just gonna show you a little tiny bit what I made the 22nd of last month. Just a little tiny bit.
And her movements were jerky and wooden. I recognized her as the cook doll. She was wearing the same brown dress and apron, and she was, well, cooking. I pushed my way a bit farther into the room, knowing that I couldn't go backwards, and that the gardener could come crashing into the room any moment. Maybe this woman could help me. When I stepped into the welcoming warmth of the kitchen, the floorboards creaked and froze. Her body became...
That's only what I just grabbed, a little tiny bit out of my safe. Don't see much there, right?
The kitchen knife much more forcefully.
Not bad for YouTube, right? Not bad for YouTube money.
Please, I need your help.
Oh, you know when you got lots of money, you can cool yourself down. And I'll have lots more of that now. That's why I've been smiling like crazy down to work all day today. That's why I'm smiling a lot, because I'm getting a big check coming. I'm getting a pretty big check coming the 22nd of this month. Oh boy! And the thing is, it goes directly in your account, so that's awesome.
Between her shoulder blades, she raised the knife.
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, Steve, this is what I was talking about. Look. Beer claws. Can you imagine smacking at someone like this? Oh, my sister cut her hand open really bad. Like those are like razor, like those are like knives.
And I snatched it up just as the cook tackled me to the floor.
Like you smack at someone like this, really?
Her body was so heavy that I could barely. As she plunged her knife straight down towards my chest.
You smack at someone like this or claw someone like that? Oh, or even when they got a jacket on. I can feel that through the jacket. That is steel. That's steel. And they're fucking heavy, too. That is heavy.
On my efforts and the arm holding the blade.
After working all day, poor old Paul, he had me up in the air all day, man, lifting pallets. My two arms are fucking gone. I'm there trying to show you guys with the beer claws, but I'm trying not to show how heavy they are on my face, and in the back of my mind's like, Jury, put it down. Jury, my arms are gonna drop. Yeah. my arms, buddy, he's gone after the day. Holy fuck. Man, oh man. Yeah, that's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking some Russian vodka.
Stable boy. The girl was pulling hard on the cook's remaining arm.
And then I got some, almost a full bottle of Goldschlager. Real, look at the gold in that.
Mistress.
Look at all the gold.
The children are misbehaving again. Suddenly,
Real gold flakes. Goldschlager.
Cries for help never ceased. The two wooden children chased.
That's expensive.
All the while.
That wasn't cheap.
Shushing noises. The boy scooped up the head.
You know, you know when you got starts making money when you're buying liquor with gold in it, eh?
The girl herded the cook's large body into a nearby pantry and quickly closed the door. Turning back to face me, she whispered, "Chef,
No, we haven't been making birch pallets. We only make birch pallets for Costco. That only happens probably once or twice a year. And that's for flowers.
slowly at first,
I don't know why, but it's so weird. I actually never asked Paul, like, why do they gotta have a really heavy-duty birch pallet for fucking soil, like carrying around topsoil and flowers and shit like that? The only thing I can think of is probably regular wood probably rots too quick. Because, you know, like topsoil is always moist. And when they're watering the flowers, like you go to Home Hardware in St. John's, right? Or you go to Home Hardware in St. John's, everything is on a pallet. And they're always like every two, maybe 3 hours, they're always watering it. And then they're dropping water on the pallets. Now, I'm only guessing here. Don't judge me on that. I'm only just guessing here right now. I'm just thinking maybe when it does that, the wood rots easy. So maybe birch pallets don't rot so easy. I don't know. That's just me. That's all I can think.
My mind flashed back to the mother dog, and I could recall nothing about her appearance that would warrant such terror.
The only thing I like about birch pallets, yes, they're heavy, but I like to brand them. Oh my God, the smell! Oh, it smells like brownies. Honest to God, it smells like brownies. Birch pallets smell like brownies when you brand them. Holy fuck, man! Yeah, that's awesome.
Amelia,
Too bad I can't have music on my
I was looking for you, sweetheart.
on my YouTube.
Wesley, come on.
It's weird. I can have this on my YouTube, what I'm listening to,
Was the mother.
but I can't have music. I get copyright. And then I'll be banned from first offense. You get banned for 6 months going on YouTube Live. So far, I'm up to good standards with YouTube. That's what I checks. I checks every day. So far, I'm up to very good standards with YouTube.
With an impossibly swift swooshing noise could be heard as the shadow of the mother abandoned the doorway. After a moment,
Do they take a different brand or the same brand? I don't know.
So sore and stiff from all of its
I don't
abuse,
know.
I slipped trying to come out. Wesley reached out to
Guys, they got metal detectors on sale now. I got a metal detector in there. I actually paid, like, honest to God, go on Canadian Tire Flyer. The Canadian Tire Flyer is out now, right? I paid $414 for the metal detector I got in my bedroom. And right now, I think they're on sale for $349. I think.
The pain and stiffness that
I think they're on sale, yeah, for $349. Yeah. But I paid as well over $400. I say taxes now, probably $430. It says do not use it in your home. Definitely do not use it because it will fry anything. It's a really high magnet. All it is a very, very powerful magnet. And it shoots down. Like the type of magnet it is don't suck up anything. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. What it is a magnet that shoots down this stuff. And it shoots down the ground, and then when it hits something, it shoots back up, and then it sends a signal up to the computer. I gotta go put that money back in the safe, and then I go get my. I'm gonna go get the last name and show you. I'll show you that last name, the metal detector.
It must be so sad without him, because she changed too, but not like us. I don't think she's really my mom anymore. She's mean. Then one day, we all got really tired and Mama started screaming. I tried to stay awake, but I was just so tired. We all went to sleep. And then you came. My mind raced as I tried to piece together everything she was telling me. It seemed Amelia's father had been into some pretty dark things. As I recalled seeing all the alchemy titles in the library, he must have lost his beloved wife and gone crazy, building this weird house. Then I remembered the strange symbol that had been painted above the fireplace. That's it, the symbol. Something had changed. I removed the paint that had been covering it up. Perhaps, as far-fetched as it seemed, all I needed to do was black out the symbol again. Could it really be that simple? I had to try it. I was running out of time. I could feel my body growing stiffer with every moment that passed. Amelia, I think I know how to get us out of here. Do you know that strange drawing in the library? Well, I think I made a mistake and we need to destroy it. Will you and Wesley help me? And they both nodded their agreement. I asked, we need to cover it back up. Do you have any paint we could use? The two children looked at each other and then slowly shook their heads. Of course this wasn't going to be that easy. Well, we will just have to try and find something else that will work. Let's go back downstairs.
See? Metal detector. I'm not going to turn it on in my home. Hell no. But go on Canadian Tire Fryer and that's what it looks like. The same detail, and I gotta watch it when I'm swinging this around because it's freaking long. And the wire curls around all the way down. And this is your main thing right here. That's a big joint magnet. And you put it in your arm like that. I haven't got the strap. I lost the strap in the woods. I lost my strap. But he puts it in here and he hangs on there, and that's all he does. Yeah, and right here, that's for like, if he leans up against a stick or something, you go like that. That's all you do, like that. Push on the power button, and you just go back and forth. That's it. Lightly, too. You take your time and she'll pick it up. She'll pick up anything. She can pick up gold and coins. I got the instruction manual in there what she can pick up. She can pick up like diamonds, diamond rings. She can pick up gold, copper, silver, lead, anything. That's why it's so goddamn expensive. Honestly, that's why that is so expensive, because it can pick up so many metals. Because, geez, it's crazy what she can pick up.
Not a confusing mesh of both.
I should start doing some metal detecting video. Who wants me to start doing metal detecting videos? Let me know in the comments below when it comes back, because I gotta put this back, guys. I gotta put this back.
A few hours ago, I felt like years had passed since I'd become trapped in this hellish place. Good job, Wesley. Now we just need a plan. I assumed the thing that grabbed Amelia was Mama. When he nodded, I continued. And where would Mama have taken her? One of the bedrooms? Or the kitchen? He shook his head to both. The living room, then? Do you think she knows what we're planning? Wesley nodded his head vigorously. Damn. Okay, then. We just need to make some kind of distraction to get Mama away from the living room. And then we'll save Amelia and destroy the painting. Here's what we'll do. After Wesley and I agreed on a plan and went our separate ways, I crept back down the stairs and made my way through the door leading into the dining room. Then I froze. A young woman was kneeling on the ground and sobbing loudly as she fiercely scrubbed the floors with a wet, dirty rag. She would pause every now and then to dip her rag into a bucket of equally filthy red liquid before sloshing it back down to continue her scrubbing. This must be the maid, I thought. I had no idea if she was going to be a friend or foe, and so I tried to just slip past her sobbing form unnoticed. She didn't even look up, just continued smearing the thick, dark liquid everywhere as she muttered to herself. I slipped through the kitchen door and grabbed a thick dishcloth before opening the oven, wrapping Cook still shrieking head on the cloth. I then made my way over to the pantry. The moment I opened the door, Cook's body came launching out at me, and I ran back through the swinging kitchen door before abruptly skidding to a halt. The maid was no longer on her knees. Instead, she was standing in the center of the dining room, smiling broadly at me through her strangely black-colored tears. Mistress will be so proud of me, the maid said as her body slowly lurched towards me. I am not useless like she says. I'll make her see. The movements of her body were unlike any I had seen from the other dolls. She moved as if all of her limbs had been pulled out of socket and badly put back together. It created a shudder effect that was both eerie and highly efficient. I will bring her what she wants, and then she won't hurt me anymore. The maid fell on me then, pulling at my clothes and hair as she began pulling me towards the grand hall. Her strength was incredible, and I dropped Cook's head in an effort to free myself from her relentless grasp. She pushed me through the door to the main foyer before I was finally able to get loose and I turned to run before my legs.
All right. Yeah.
My legs were turning to solid wood. On one leg, the transformation had progressed all the way to mid-thigh. I began crawling towards the living room, dragging my.
I got long hair too. Maybe I should go down to work like this. Put a cap on. Oh boy, that'd be funny. That'd be funny.
Turned around. The help I was relieved to see were so distracted by their efforts to maim and kill each other that they paid me no mind.
Oh boy. Yeah.
After locating it in a far corner.
I think I got the bang over here too far. I just slapped it on right.
It was thick and dark.
I got 3 wigs.
Indistinguishable from human blood or paint. As quickly as I dared, I
There you
chose
go.
the main foyer with the still humming head.
I got 3 wigs.
Red goo.
I went town one day with this on. You saw people looking over and they slowing right down. And when they didn't realize, like, I had my hand down below, right, on the bottom steering wheel, so they won't be able to see me. And I was driving with my hands like that, so they wouldn't see my hairy hands. And I was driving right like that, and every now and then I'll slide over, I go like this. I slide over, and I can see him or her. They go right fast past me. All of a sudden, they slow right down, and they let me catch up. And they look over, and when they sees me, God. I like making people laugh, man. Holy fuck, I loves it. Loves it.
As fast as I could, I picked up the bucket and began hobbling towards the living room door.
Yeah.
As I passed Maid, she drew in a deep breath. Before she could utter a sound, however, I swung the.
That's my horn.
Hearing a sharp cracking noise as the metal box connected, Maid fell to the floor.
Oh, fuck.
Softly closing the door behind me.
Ooh, that's a strong one.
Amelia was sat on the filthy sofa, sobbing with her hands covering her face. As I approached the young girl, pushing her softly, and she looked up. Her little face brightening. It was then that I noticed that her tears were also black, just like Maid's.
Holy fuck!
You're okay, she cried. Ran
Holy moly, that's fucking strong.
Paul is going according to plan. He's upstairs leaving Mom.
Man, oh man.
To be honest, I was too.
Baby burping everything.
More immediate problem at hand. Quick, let's try to destroy the Glyph, and then we'll get out of here, he said.
Papa Roach.
It seemed strange. Before nodding. Finding the snake painting, I threw the bloody contents of the bucket over it, taking care to cover the entire drawing. Supposed to be the shoot out of the wall, but beyond that, I could feel that my body was still hard, very much still inside the house. No. Hopelessness began to set in. Anger and despair welled within me.
Holy fuck!
From the back waistband of my jeans.
I just hope I don't get so drunk I'm gonna fall off the chair like I did last week. Holy moly!
Demonic screeching reverberated from somewhere upstairs, and Amelia cried,
Buzz!
"She's coming!"
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Wesley burst
Hey,
out
Buzz!
again while
Should you be out licking dandelions?
terror, I ran towards them. Amelia
Pollinating flowers?
The terrifying sound
Buzz!
of growls
Buzz,
overpowered
buzz,
me.
buzz, buzz, buzz.
Second floor.
Holy fuck.
Floating towards us at an extremely rapid pace. I could barely run anymore.
Hey, Steve, I was thinking about hooking it onto my. I was honestly thinking about hooking it onto my ATV. I got no horn on my ATV, so when I go along,
It's
fucking loud enough.
Think of in that moment. The children all but pulled me up the stairs to the attic.
it's loud enough.
I dropped hard onto the floor. I raised my head to see Wesley frantically pointing at something as Amelia.
Holy moly, I took 2 shots and holy fuck.
Glowing.
Whoa. Look what I got gone.
Not only was the mirror glowing, but it's.
I took 2 big swigs out of that. Holy shit. Now there's a lot there. Look at this bottle. Holy shit.
I raised myself up and began crawling towards the glowing mirror. My movements were incredibly
A lot there.
my body now almost completely solid. Just as I was only a foot from the mirror,
I had to hook up there and everything for that.
Amelia screamed in a strong, clawed hand gripped me by the throat and pulled me into the air.
I had to hook up there.
Mama.
Oh,
The beautiful doll of the mother.
I know something I forgot. I forgot to I forgot to buy some edibles that. Crap. I got edible. I love edibles. Oh my god. Worst thing is, I like to get sativa and edibles because they don't. I don't buy in that. If you buy in there, that means in the couch. You're gonna get like fucking stoned. You get body stoned. You get in that, and you'll be there probably watching movies. Like you'll be there probably hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes, just staring at the TV, and you don't even laugh. Like if that's fucking stoned, man. You don't even laugh. Like don't even know what's around you.
The squishing sound of metal slicing cleanly through skin. And for a moment,
Tomorrow now, I gotta go up and buy some sativa, some gummies up there. Man, they got 2 spots up there now. They got a spot up there across from the cop station. There's a store there across from cop station, and they got Dominion up to the Bay Roberts.
He is fighting with Mama now. I've watched it in a daze.
Hey, Steve, look at this. That's my K2 meter.
Hatred burning in his dark eyes.
You ever see those on the?
4 of them to be precise.
You ever see those on the like?
I looked up to meet the determined little face.
See, green there now.
And a single.
As soon as I start putting it over towards the Ouija board,
Can't feel anything anymore. I
watch.
began sobbing harder as I saw the reality of it fully settled in. Amelia just smiled softly and said, "It's not too late. You can still cry with tears.
See it?
We can't. It's too late for us, but not you. We'll get you back home." Taking care of
See that?
as little as possible, they held me up.
And I'm still far away from the Ouija board. Every time I go towards the Ouija board, man, that thing goes off. Like it locks on orange and red. Seriously, it locks on. Oh my god, I think I go pee again. What the fuck? Seriously, it locks. It goes onto orange and red. It says if it goes up on red, get out ASAP.
Wait.
Like I got the paper there somewhere.
So much.
The paper there is over there somewhere. I think it's in the bedroom.
Just keep us asleep.
Yeah.
Back through. We should all get sleepy again. I can already feel it happening.
Ba 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 ram.
We're not
I shouldn't sing that because I would love to get copyright.
Before she and Wesley shoved my body through the portal, and I immediately lost consciousness. When I awoke sometime later, I instantly became aware of two sensations. The first, and by far the strongest.
Ooh, I should get a TikTok account. That's what I should make up, guys. Guys, you got a TikTok account. That's what I should make. Ooh, Dougie.
Ironic fact that I was once again face planted.
Dougie is on. That's the guy donated to my channel.
Ignoring the agony.
I just showed you guys. I just showed you guys all the money I had donated. I had 60, probably $64, $65 donated so far to my channel.
Still very much apparent, but if I had any doubts,
That other guy, what's his name?
All been real. Made in
fuck, I forget. Oh my god, I got a horrible memory.
The gardener shears were still embedded inside Mama's torso, though she had returned to her pretty.
Holy fuck, you know they wouldn't.
He was standing over her body with what I would still swear was a triumphant look.
What's his name?
Wesley
Paranormal detective, I think his name was. He does paranormal videos. He donated $20 one time, for fuck's sake. And he donated a shitload of 5s and
I have a
10s.
little girl of my own now. I named her Amelia. Amelia is a typical girly child and she loves dolls. Immediately after waking up on the living room that morning, I burned the dollhouse and the entirety of its contents, with 3 exceptions. Mac the gardener, Amelia, and Wesley have all been given pride of place. Situated on the mantle of my fireplace, the
Yeah.
girl loves to play with them on the few special occasions that she is given permission to do so. You see, I don't allow dollhouses into my home.
Papa don't preach. I'm in trouble now.
But I owe everything to those 3 dolls.
Yeehaw.
My regret in life has been that I haven't found a way to free them from their curse.
Guys, I got something that you can't get no more.
Crazy story.
I don't know why they only gives it out
Seriously.
certain time of the year.
I know how to help them, at the very least.
But I got like a shitload of those big old giant caramel eggs.
Amelia and Wesley.
Holy
I
moly.
got the chance to
And I got like a,
both of those lives. Anyone has any suggestions?
I got, it's all eggs in this, just all eggs. Then I got them caramel cream eggs. These here. Do I got any original caramel cream eggs or have I got all like
There was
What's
only
the name
one
of that?
24-hour grocery store in my small hometown. She looked as out of place as anyone could possibly be. Rather than wearing the old faded denims that all the townspeople seem to prefer, she was dressed in a white pressed blouse and an obviously expensive black pencil skirt that reached to just above her knees. She stood out like a sore thumb, unlike
see?
most of the working class
I got
farmers in our
one
area.
like that and I got
Dressed plainly,
ones like that.
she looked
That's the
poor.
big ones. Then I got these little tiny things like them, caramel ones and that one.
None of the townsfolk here could possibly afford. She also had round, innocent green eyes that seemed oblivious to the harsh realities of this world. And I,
But I got majority of them is caramel because I love caramel. Oh my god. Oh, all my true YouTube fans knows I loves caramel. I put caramel on craft dinner.
And sophisticated young man for a small place, and at such a late hour.
I put caramel on my caramel.
By me with a shy smile and continued
I could put caramel on my caramel if I add caramel. I love caramel. Oh my god. That's what I'm with that. Dinner time. Just for a snack. I don't usually eat dinner. I don't know why. I just don't eat dinner. I had a big breakfast and I like eat supper. That's it. Dinner, I don't know. I don't crave for dinner. Even down to work, boys would say to me, like, is that all you got to eat? Like, just a bag of chips? Life is just me sat down there. And honest to God, the boys could tell you the same thing. Like, the boys could tell you the same thing. Like, I sit down and I probably eat, I don't know, I'll probably eat a handful of chips. That's all I'll have for me dinner. That's it. And everybody's going in with subs and sandwiches and soups and macaroni and cheese. Me, I just sit down with a handful of chips. That's all.
Had so few residents.
Rice cakes or something. That's why I like to stay healthy. That's why I'm starting to lose weight, because I'm not eating.
You must be a drifter. I decided.
I'm not eating like I should be, but once I get down to, I'm close to 285 pounds. I don't show it, but I am. But now I just weigh myself over the mom's. My mom got the Weight Watcher scale, right? And that's like dead on. Tells you like right down to the grams. And right now I'm 268.
Flex my muscles.
I think I'm down to 268. I got close to 20 pounds gone.
I'm a drifter, but in front of myself.
But still too heavy. I want to get down around 240.
Much to my dismay.
240 is my goal. I think 240 is my average weight anyway for a 6 foot 1.5 guy. I'm 6 foot 1.5. I'm always 6'2", man. And I'm blocky, so that's ideal weight for me anyways. 245, 240, something like that. I don't want to go any lower than that.
That would distract the girl from the man's inappropriate scrutiny.
Yeah, I'm almost 200 pounds, man. Fuck. And I don't show it. I feels it. I can feel it because when I'm walking heavier and I'm breathing heavier, and I don't like this. I don't like it. That's why I'm dropping weight. That's why you look at me for now. If you looks at me one day and I'm coming and he comes over and I'm eating just like a few potato chips and shit like that, well, you knows why. I'm trying to get down to my ideal weight. Should be down. The doctor looked at me and said I should be down probably 30 pounds, 35 pounds. That's what he told me. So doctors telling me that, well, geez, they're kind of telling, they can't say, a doctor will not commit and flat out say, well, Jerry, you're too fat, you got to lose weight. A doctor will never say that because he can lose his license. But they got to say it in a way that you know what they mean.
Work of everyone's purchases, and before I knew it, I was all paid up and walking towards the store exit.
But like he said, Jerry, he said 35 pounds. He said you won't feel it.
I watched as she quickly.
But he said you feel you won't feel it physically. But he said you will feel it in different ways, like walking. You'll be able to walk longer. You'll be able to exercise longer. You'll be able to run faster, like without losing my breath.
I don't mean to
work harder, work faster.
I would really like to know your name.
Like, that's what I want to do.
The girl paused in her motion to open her door and raised one perfectly groomed answer to my question. Yeah, that sounded awkward and far too needed to be anything even approaching casual. But then I always had been somewhat awkward around the ladies. I mean, well,
ever had Reese eggs?
She smelled briefly.
I'm extremely allergic to peanut butter. I don't know if I ever told you that before. I'm sure I did.
I don't have anyone like that. But please just trust me when I say that.
I'm sure I told you that.
Too much trouble.
I'm sure. I thought I told you that, Steve. Like, I get extremely allergic reaction of peanut butter. I can't have peanut butter or I'll kick the bucket. And I don't want to kick the bucket. Not yet, anyway.
I can't imagine why she didn't just volunteer laugh after such a brilliant line like that. Punching my steering wheel in several frustrated movements, I gloomily watched her car back out.
I'd be no good eating Reese's eggs. Reese's Pieces eggs. Hell no.
Trailed off. And I quickly backed out of my parking space to follow her
Oh!
across the exit.
Wait now.
It was only when I was directly behind
I just
her
have to show you guys.
that I recognized whose head I had seen peering at
It's on
me through the
Facebook.
windshield. The long, greasy hair together with the reflection of the store's lights, glinting off his many piercings, finally clued me into who this was. Somehow, the same dirty man who was in line before us had slipped into the back of her car. With
Okay, guys, I'm going to show you guys this. It is fun. Hey, I put this on pause. Try to put this on pause.
Even though my home was in the opposite direction, I too flipped on my left turn signal and prepared to follow her. I was concerned for her safety, given the rough appearance of the man and the fact.
Okay. Yeah. Back on my screen. All right, guys. Turn this. Look at this. Look at that. I pissed myself, literally, watching that. I literally pissed myself watching it. Good bully. Oh my God. Yeah, that's funny. When I first seen that, oh my jeez, I nearly pissed me pants.
Obviously hitting out my car.
I did. Piss me pants.
There was just no other explanation.
Big
Or simply clear my
time for me, buddy.
The
You
man was
have a
quite
safe
possibly armed
night.
and able to cause her fatal injury if he knew that he had been discovered.
All right, everybody.
Instead, I followed close
You have
to
a
the
safe
scene,
night too, me old
the
bud.
streets of downtown,
Good night.
and turned off
Love
the
ya.
camera. Let's
See you
say that,
Monday.
I considered then rejecting several strategies that might get her out of her car without alerting the menacing stowaway in her backseat. Several nerve-wracking minutes passed as she navigated through.
E-Man,
Finally turning into
I got the power.
This is my chance.
I'll get you one day, He-Man. I
I
swear I'll get you, He-Man.
I
I love when he does that. Oh my jeez.
I could see no sign of the man in her backseat and concluded.
I
that he must
love
have
when he
gone
does that.
to
That's-
or her car.
What's his name? Skeletor? What's the?
And I just start gassing up my already full tank. I tried to appear nonchalant as I knew I had to.
What's the skeleton man on E-Man?
Her screaming, as my first instincts demanded. And I would
Here's a
likely
summary
just thrown
from
her back into her
Wikipedia.
car.
Skeletor is a
Skeletor.
fictional
Skeletor.
supervillain and the main antagonist of the Masters of the Universe franchise created by Mattel.
I opened.
I'll get you, He-Man.
My mind racing to come up with a plan to get her away from her car. You know, this place has great coffee.
The E-Man. Oh,
Did I buy you a quick cup?
fuck, his legs is bigger than me on the rim.
Just don't give up, do you?
One of his legs is bigger than me.
I just really think we should get to know each other. That's all. Just give me 10 minutes, 1 cup of coffee, and you're still not interested. You can go on your way, and I promise to never bother you again.
Baby, baby, give me that blues. I got a bad case of loving you.
I really can't.
Woo,
Look,
woo,
you seem like a nice guy, but I'm just not
Hey.
sorry.
Heard it scared stupid.
Say that out
That
loud.
movie when he
You know,
kisses the
it sounds
troll
like angry.
and big old long slime and he coming from his book to the troll's book. He's like,
Not even bothering to put it into my it's already full.
oh my god.
Followed me here, didn't you?
I wish to bring back the Smoggies. Oh my god.
I've tried to be nice, but if you don't back off right now, I'm going to call
The
the cops.
Smoggies.
Do you understand? She angrily
I found this on the web.
slammed the nozzle back into position at the pump. She had every right to be
The
upset. I was
Smoggies.
probably scaring the hell out of the poor girl.
See if we can get up
I didn't know what
images.
else to do. I was not the kind of man who could just leave a helpless woman to the wicked plans of a deranged man. I returned the nozzle to his compartment.
Sorry, I didn't find any relevant photos in your.
We only had one sheriff, who always left the station promptly at 6.
The Smoggies.
I left
videos.
with a single young deputy whom the whole town knew to be drunk.
Here's the
on
Smoggies
and
videos on YouTube.
I couldn't help but think if he was on move to involve him. If this guy was
Crap, I can't show that.
he could kill her long before we got close.
I get copy strike 100%.
The situation required far more delicacy
Images?
than an inebriated and inexperienced cop would be capable of.
The Smoggies. Images.
What did I do? She was just about to
Showing pictures that match.
Here we go. Ah,
Don't go.
here they are. Look at that. The Smoggies.
Come see. She made a movement as if she was
That
about to-
Pluto, he's my favorite.
And she merely shot
Oh,
me
he wears
over
a little cap.
started her engine. I quickly jumped back into my pickup and fired up the engine. When she turned out of the parking lot, I hesitated a few moments before turning behind her. I followed slowly at what I hoped was a discreet.
Here's the three bad guys. That's three bad guys and Pluto with his little bird. Oh, Ralph.
Discreetly to her somehow. Yeah, I thought of that sooner.
I can never know
I
that.
made several turns.
I don't know that short guy. I know that's Emma. Emma's in the red, Pluto, and Ralph. I don't know his name. In the middle. I can never remember his name.
Side of the narrow road, caused eerie shadows to dance on my windshield. My heart and mind seemed to be in a competitive sprint, and I knew that the finish line lay somewhere at the end of this rural road. There was no other option. I would just keep my distance until she reached her destination, and then once she stopped, I would intervene when the man made his move. I was too far away to see into her vehicle now. I still catch the occasional glimpse of what looked like a top silhouette of a head through her back window. I took a mental inventory.
Good old
of every car I had
smoggies,
in my
what?
shop.
I love the smoggies. Stop the smoggies. They always had the big old joints shipped in the harbor. The old ship there is always leaking oil and shit like that.
Couldn't understand the thrill my friends seemed to get from taking down.
See if I can show you the ship.
There wasn't much to do in my hometown. In hunting, had always been my buddy's favorite pastime. I was actually very thankful for that now. After driving through the darkness, for what seemed an
Here's your ship.
time,
Smoggy ship. There it is, right here.
Mina's car. I slowed my speed down to a crawl and scanned the area up ahead and to the sides. Thinking that the man might have
Always pollute the water with their big old giant tree tanks sticking out of it.
I saw nothing. After traveling the road for another couple of minutes, I pulled my truck over, removed the shotgun from the rack behind my seat, and cautiously climbed out. The sounds of night creatures and crickets,
The smoggies.
still, hot air, began to coat every inch of my skin with slick sweat. I could see nothing around me, and was just about to give up to my crushing defeat to save Mina. When I heard a loud, shrill cry. I quickly jumped in the direction of the scream, and it was only then that I noticed what looked to be a huge old barn roughly 300 yards behind me.
Guys, I can't wait. I got something to show you guys. I'm gonna be doing a lot of it too.
And somehow managing to
Begins with a GP. It's not a GoPro. I'll put that out right now. It's not a
I
GoPro.
roared down the road as dirt and bits of rock hammered at my truck. Realizing
Can you guys guess what I got ordered? It's big.
I quickly whipped out
It's
my
from
phone,
Amazon.
dialed the emergency police number. It rang 11 times and I was near to hanging
It's from
up.
Amazon and begins with GP.
Emergency. Oh, it's your location. Came the familiar slurred voice of the deputy. Damn. Why couldn't he have been sober? Just this once. As quickly as I could, I relayed the night's events, trying to speak in a clear, concise voice so that even a drunk hillbilly could comprehend the urgency of the situation. This had better not be a prank, the deputy said, after I had finished my explanation. Suddenly sounding far more sober, kind of.
Hey, a couple of clips to put you up.
Evident in his voice. And my hopes rise slightly. We've had a string of people go missing this week. So far, there have been 0 leads. If what you're saying is true,
That liquor's hit me hard. Like, holy fuck.
it's definitely not a prank. I assured him.
Wait a
My name is
second.
Sam Larson, and I don't know the exact address, but I am in a large cornfield roughly 8 miles west of the Hillards farm. There's a huge barn or something in the center, and that's where I believe the woman is being held. I heard a scream a few minutes ago, but nothing else since. And I need to go in. I was abruptly cut off by several fast beeping noises on the line. Looking down at my phone, I realized that the phone was no longer getting a signal. In such a rural area, cell phones here were notoriously unreliable. I tried calling back, but it quickly became obvious that I had no service. Damn it, I yelled. I threw the phone onto the seat in frustration. I was on my own now. There was no time to try to move to a place with a better signal. The poor woman might already be dead at this point, and I needed to act now. I switched off my headlights and slowed the truck down to a slow crawl, and I approached the old barn. I could see
Holy
Mina's expensive
God,
black
look at
car
that.
parked carelessly in front of the decrepit old building, both of its doors left wide open. Beyond that, there was no other sign of life. Quickly scooping up the shotgun and repocketing my cell phone, I
Oh,
opened the driver's side door and stealthily slid out of my truck. I was sensitive to the slightest noise. As I cautiously made my way towards the structure, peeking into the nearest, grime-smudged window, I could vaguely make out 2 people. One was seated in a chair and seemed to be struggling against some type of restraints. The other stood a few feet away, and it looked as though they held something large and threatening with both their hands. Both figures seemed to be arguing based on their hand movements, and the muffled shouts I could barely hear through the thick.
oh, what?
I walked around the entirety of the structure until I came
Something
to a
just
large
popped
hole where the
in.
wood had disintegrated just enough so that I could crawl through without alerting them of my presence. Once inside, Their voices were much clearer to me. Please, just let me go. I'll give you whatever you want. And
Guys,
just let me
I
go.
gotta go.
I swear.
I gotta go, guys. Someone just popped in,
I felt a white
and thanks for popping in. And
it was completely dark inside.
yeah,
And
I'll be on here tomorrow night too, guys. All right. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I love you all. Bye, everybody.